Money FM 89.3. Best of Friday Night Live. Thank Fitness It's Friday.
Welcome to Thank Fitness. It's Friday. You're here with me, Dan Ko and Neil Humphreys on the Friday Night Live. And you're going to love tonight's segment because we're going to talk about sleeping. Because who doesn't love sleeping, right? I do.
Oh, I love sleep.
Yeah, that's great.
In our household, we all love sleep.
Oh, man, Neil, just the feeling of just taking off everything and just letting go of all the day's stress, just jumping into bed, tucking into my sheets, and just closing my eyes.
Oh,
Bliss.
good. I had no idea where you were going with that. Just taking everything off, and I was like, okay, fine, a little bit too much information, but okay, good.
Oh, I like to keep it PG-13.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love my bed. It's the best. It's the most comfortable. Nothing gets better than that.
Good.
But we're going to talk about sleeping tonight and how well do you sleep? Because, Neil, I want you to tell me,
Yes.
when was the last time you had a good night's sleep?
How do you define good night?
Okay, so the way I define good night is when you wake up early, feeling refreshed, like feeling genuinely optimistic and positive of the day.
Well, I don't want to bring the mood down.
And you don't feel tired.
That genuinely only happens to me once a year.
Oh, dear.
And it's when I'm on holiday,
Oh, man.
and because of the jet lag, I go to sleep very early,
Yes.
and I wake up early. Say I go back to England to see the family.
Yeah.
I'll go to sleep by 8 p.m.
Yes.
But because of the jet lag, I will sleep non-stop for like 8-9 hours, and I'll wake up at 5 a.m. just ready to go.
Yeah.
Like full of energy,
Wow.
full night's sleep, no stress. Generally only happens when I'm on holiday, so that's about twice a year.
Neil, that's sad.
You need to fix me, Dan. Fix me.
And Neil,
Yes.
I can say the same.
Yeah, of course. Because look, let's be frank.
Yeah.
No one in Singapore sleeps
Yeah.
enough. That's
No,
number one.
it's
Number
tough,
two,
yeah.
we are a 24-hour city.
Yeah.
Our national anthem is drilling. There is
Yes.
always noise. There is always traffic.
Except for Sundays.
But even then, like
But
near
the
my
traffic,
place,
yeah.
fair bit. So we've got traffic, we've got
Yes.
noise, we've got birds, we've got drilling. It's not a place. I love Singapore. It's
we're
our
a pretty
home.
bustling city, so
It never stops. It never
never
sleeps.
stops. That's why it's in its name, right? The city that never sleeps. Well, that being said, tell us, when was the last time you felt refreshed? 88550893. I want to know if you've been getting enough sleep. Now, when thinking about getting the sleep you need, it's normal to focus on the numbers, right? And normally, how many hours of sleep do you get? You think?
I can't really get by with less
On
than
average,
7
7
7,
hours,
7
right?
and a half.
And that's, as a rule of thumb, the ideal number or amount of sleep that we should be getting every day. 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But then again, these sleep amounts apply to, while it still applies to most people, they are not exactly universal, right? It works from person to person. Some people need sleep, some others maybe need lesser. Variations in how much you sleep may even be genetic. Some people may even survive on like 4 to 5 hours of sleep genetically, and they just can't or just don't feel productive sleeping more.
Yeah.
Right? So it is critical to think about the sleep quality and whether the time that you spend sleeping is actually restorative. Right? So after all, sleeping is when the body starts to repair itself. And that's why you got to start to think more about the quality more than the quantity. At the gym as well, it's not just about the quantity. We want to make sure that it's quality workout, that you get the most out of the session. So progressing smoothly multiple times through the sleep cycle is a vital part of getting high quality rest. Now, Neil, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
We go through several stages within a sleep cycle every night. Okay, how many can you name, or how many sleep stages are there within a sleep cycle?
I'm not. You're talking about the circadian rhythm.
Not exactly.
Okay.
I'm talking about sleep cycle. So, okay,
I know there's a
within a sleep cycle, there are several sleep
three?
stages.
Because I know there's a light sleep, then a deep sleep,
You're on the right track.
and then it's kind of a light sleep. And they say the best sleep is that bit in the middle when you have a continuous, unbroken, fairly deep sleep of
Okay.
about 3-4 hours. Is that right or wrong?
You're not too far off, Neil, but the answer is 4
Ooh.
separate sleep stages.
Close.
Stage 1, it is known as the non-rapid eye movement, aka N1. Stage 2, also non-rapid eye movement, N2. Now, stage 3, it's the one that a lot of us are familiar with. Non-rapid eye movement, but it is known as deep sleep.
The best one.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's
Which
the
is
one
my-
where it's undisturbed.
My jet lag sleep. Just
yeah, pretty much.
non-stop deep sleep.
Now, the final one, stage 4, is known as the rapid eye movement, aka REM sleep. You've heard of this, right? REM sleep, right?
Which is what the band is named after.
Oh, is that right?
You didn't know that? You know the band REM?
No.
You don't know REM? Shiny, happy people. Losing My Religion.
How
Okay,
long ago was
folks,
that?
tell him the band REM. It's only one of the biggest bands of the last 40 years. Anyway, carry
40 years. Okay, Neil. Let's get back to 40 years later.
on. Yes, carry on.
Okay. Now, each sleep stage plays a part in allowing the mind and body to relax and to wake up refreshed,
Yep.
right? In a typical night, a person goes through 4 to 6 sleep cycles. Within each sleep cycle, they go through 4 stages of sleep, right? So not all sleep cycles are the same length, but on average, they last about 90 minutes each.
Yep.
So think of it as like an episode, right? In one sleep cycle, you go through the 4 stages. It varies based on the duration, based on how tired you are, and how much you've eaten just before you sleep. A lot of factors go into how well you sleep. So we're going to talk about these stages. Now, the first one, we're going to look at the first 3 non-rapid eye movement. This is stage 1. Essentially, when a person falls asleep, right, this stage normally lasts just 1 to 7 minutes. And then during the end sleep, the body has not fully relaxed. So a part of you is still a little bit conscious. Your body is still kind of moving, and there are light changes in the brain activity that's associated with falling asleep in the stage. So it's kind of like in a stage of blur.
Yeah.
Like you don't really know whether you're awake or
Yeah.
not, right? So it's easier to wake someone during this sleep stage, but if a person is not disturbed, they can quickly move on over to stage 2 after 7 minutes. Now, during stage 2, the body enters into a more subdued state. That includes a drop in body temperature, more relaxed muscles, your breathing starts to slow and your heart rate starts to slow as well. And at the same time, your brain waves will show a new pattern and eye movement stops.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're just a log.
Yeah.
Right? This is a slightly deeper stage of sleep. On the whole, the brain activity slows, and it can last for about 10 to 25 minutes during the first sleep cycle. So as the night progresses, it will start to get a little bit longer. You start to stay in stage 2 for a little longer. Right? So at this point, you're probably about an hour or so into your sleep. And then this leads to stage 3, also known as deep sleep. It is harder to wake someone up in this stage. Now, muscle tone, pulse, and breathing rate decreases in the third stage of sleep, and the body even relaxes even further. And this is one of the most crucial point of your sleep, because stage 3, or deep sleep, is known as the critical point to restorative sleep.
Yeah.
That's the point that allows for your body to recover and to grow, right? To repair itself, essentially. It can also bolster immune system and other key bodily processes. So even though some brain activity is reduced, there is evidence that deep sleep contributes to insightful thinking, creativity, and memory. So if you ever feel like, you wake up and even though, let's say you hit like 9 hours of sleep, but you don't feel creative, you feel a little bit lethargic and you feel just tired all the time, perhaps you just haven't been getting enough deep sleep, right? So you spend most of the time in deep sleep during the first half of the night. And as you progress further into other sleep cycles, the deep sleep starts to kind of drop a little bit into 10 to 20 minutes or so. Now, stage 4, that's the most active part of your sleep, even though you're deep into the sleep cycle. During the REM sleep, the brain activity picks up, nearing levels seen when you are awake. And why is that?
Not sure.
Any guesses? You're asleep, Neil, but your brain activity starts to pick up a lot faster, as if you're awake. Why do you think so?
Is it because you're easing from one sleep to another?
No.
Or is it because you've recharged?
No.
Okay.
You remember, you're in deep sleep, right?
Yeah.
But your brain activity picks up. Why would that be? Because you're transported into another dimension.
Oh, this is very Portals. This is becoming like the Avengers.
Nah. It's because you're dreaming, Neil.
Oh, yes, of course.
Of course, right?
Yes.
So that's the time when your body experiences atonia, which is a temporary paralysis of the muscles, right? With 2 exceptions. The eyes and the muscles that control breathing, they still move, right? So essentially, your body is asleep, but your eyes and your breathing still goes on just to keep you awake, right?
Right.
Now, even though the eyes are closed, they can be seen moving quickly, which is how this stage gets its name. And it's believed that this stage is essential to cognitive functions like memory, learning, and creativity as well. It is known to be the period where you get the most vivid dreams.
Right.
Have you remembered any of your dreams this week?
Yes, I remember.
What
my
was the most
dreams.
vivid one that you had this week?
Well, there was one with me and you.
Oh.
No, I'm making that up. And we was
I was getting a bit worried there.
We was in a pair of shorts and we was on this kayak.
Okay.
And we were going out to Pulau Ubin
Yeah.
to set up
and
a
oh
camp.
dear,
Yeah.
the boat just flipped.
Yes. And we were swallowed by a whale. No.
Have you ever had those dreams where you were falling from like a
Always.
long height
Many times.
and you just wake up in a shock?
You know the dream I still have?
What?
It's the classic you're not prepared dream that everybody
What?
has. You're
Okay.
not prepared for something.
Okay.
I still have a dream that
Yeah.
I'm back at university, my
Yeah.
old university, 30
Yeah.
years ago.
Okay.
I'm late for the new year.
Okay.
The classes have already started.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go. I don't know where to register for my classes.
Yeah.
I still have that dream.
Yeah.
It's like the exam dream. They call it the test dream. The test dream is one of the most common dreams.
Right.
You're not prepared for a test, an exam,
Yep.
a car examination, a driving test,
Yeah,
any
yeah.
kind of test.
So
something-
then you get anxious, right?
yeah, and it usually means because in real life you've
yeah.
got something coming up or
Yeah.
something important.
Yeah.
It's that classic you're not prepared for something.
Okay. That
Have you
makes
ever had
sense,
that?
yeah. Well, not exactly. I kind of get dreams that feel like I can't exactly move fast.
Oh.
Like, for example, right? Say I'm supposedly running from a horde of zombies in my dream, right? But some reason my legs just wouldn't carry me, right? My hands just wouldn't move as much as I try to run, and that makes me anxious. And that usually happens when I have something big coming up.
Yeah, there's no need to call your Money FM colleagues zombies. We're not all
You know,
zombies.
when you work in a place,
Is
long
it like
enough,
me
you
and-
tend to treat everyone like zombies.
Me
right?
and Ryan, is it? And Imad all chasing you as
all
zombies.
chasing us. Oh, dear, Money FM. I was like, no.
Let me sleep. Let me sleep.
Let me sleep. But yes, okay. Anyways, back to stage 4. That's
Stage
the
4.
REM sleep. Okay. All right. So under normal circumstances, you do not enter a REM sleep stage until you have been asleep for up to about 90 minutes or so. And as the night goes on, REM stages gets longer, especially in the second half of the night. So essentially, once you finish the four stages, then you kind of get up unconsciously.
Yep.
But your body, or you just don't remember, and then you repeat the cycle again. And this happens usually about 4 to 6 times a night. So that being said, okay, a failure to obtain enough of both deep sleep and REM sleep may explain some of the profound consequences of insufficient sleep. And that's why you may feel tired, even though you've slept many, many hours. Right? So it's about the quality more so than just the quantity of sleep that you're getting. So here's some factors that might affect sleep stages. Number 1, age. Number 2, recent sleep patterns. Number 3, alcohol. And number 4, sleep disorder. This, you will have to seek professional help. But here's some advice on how you can sleep better. Number 1, you want to set and keep to a schedule. That means if you're going to sleep a certain timing during the weekday, you best make sure that you stick it during the weekends as well. Okay? Even with all the distractions, you got to be disciplined.
That's a good point.
All right? And number 2, have a bedtime routine. Do you have a bedtime routine to sleep?
I do, and it's the worst routine.
What?
I read my phone in bed. I read the news.
That is the worst, the single most terrible
It's the worst
idea.
because of the light, it's brain
Yes.
activity, and I do doom scrolling. So I just read
Yes.
depressing stories about politics, the state of the world. So my brain is whirring in 100 different directions.
Oh,
It's
different.
literally all the wrong things to do.
Well, I scroll through TikTok to learn about fun facts.
Yeah, well, see, that's the difference, isn't it?
Okay, 3, avoid bright lights and electronics, Neil.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Okay, 4th one, last one. This doesn't really apply to you, but for those of us out there, avoid drinking alcohol or eating a meal too close to bedtime because your body gotta work.
I used to do that.
to
I don't do it
digest.
anymore.
No,
it's
bad.
not a healthy
terrible.
thing to do.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and then plus the weight gain that comes from it.
Exactly.
Not exactly what you want. So that being said, I hope you sleep well tonight. Rest easy, and of course, take down this advice. Remember, it's all about the quality of sleep, and sleep tight. Good night.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.